over the first few seasons, and I know they're both honestly, not only do they have great mechanics, they're also like arguably some of the best rando players. I mean, Azur's literally the defending champion, so I think we'd say he's good at rando.
Yeah, Azure is undisputed one of the top players of Randomizer, and June no slouch either. He's just really experienced in Rando, especially area Rando, which is going to be really relevant today, as that is the mode that Junie himself picked. So yeah, tell us about these modes, Plumps. How about it?
Yeah, so what we're going with is, I believe, major minor, which seems to be, again, what most runners go with, and full area. So with full area, there's specific, I guess, doors in the game that are assigned to be portals. Both sides of the door can lead to different places. And because it's full area, that means that every single door can go anywhere. Like there's no limitation to how the areas can be swapped as long as the seed is solvable.
Indeed. So yeah, that's going to be especially important for these runners to remember. And then also the major minor split. It's a standard major minor that we all know and love from from basically every season of Rando League. All the majors are the major locations, all the minor items are the minor locations. You know the drill. But yeah, morph in the ceiling, speed it morph. That's going to be very interesting to see how these guys route this with that early speed booster.
Yeah, having speed will provide better movement in a lot of rooms, as well as access to already a couple of those major item locations. So yeah, we'll see how the runners decide to. I mean, the first thing you got to do is check those portals.
Yeah. Yeah, like you said, you gotta check the portals. Knowledge is power in these area randomizers, especially. Though the runners do not have power bombs early, so they will not be able to check the meme route. So that could prove vital if they don't find it at some point. But okay.
Yeah, area looks like
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I was just saying, super missiles actually are progression in area, just because there's a couple of portals on the right side of landing site where there's a green door. And actually, another thing too, I think these runners are experienced about it now, is that some of the portal doors are originally, there's sometimes missile or power bomb doors in vanilla, but because it's portal, they'll always be flashing. So you can always access, at least go through the portal as long as you have access to it.
Yeah, indeed. So there could just be nothing here, and then you'll have to go through the one portal on the right side of landing site, like you said. But screw attack is also progression. So yeah, with the speed and the screw attack, we could be forced into going left and checking those two portals, as well as the Terminator E-Tank major location.
Yeah, of course, they're still looking for power bombs, but oh, divergence, interesting. I was gonna say that Gauntlet is definitely gonna be an option here for both runners.
Yeah, indeed. Gauntlet with the early screw attack, that does put just the front of Gauntlet in logic, but it does put the major item in logic. And then of course we have the two portals here, and then we also have the portal on the right side of landing site, which Junie is not going to. He's going to check his major location first, and Azure finds Red Tower. So yeah, that's a big thing. But he is going to go back, presumably. Yeah, he's going to go back and check the other portal to the left.
Yeah, Red Tower is a nice place to find because it's a major hub, but surprisingly, it only has, I believe, one easy check, and because the area is so big, it's pretty time-consuming. Unless you're gonna go all in on continuing, and that's a really nice find at Gauntlet, actually. Early high jump boots is very strong.
Indeed, yeah, the high jump boots is going to be a major movement advantage for Junie compared to Azure. He's going to be able to do a lot of things that Azure won't be able to, and in addition to just being able to move faster with the high jump. Assuming he doesn't die. Oh, Junie taking the death in Gauntlet. I would not be surprised to see him go back for those high jump boots, though. And Astra finding Charge Beam at Spazer. So okay, so Junie making me eat my word. Oh, no, he was just going right to get that speed boost up. But he's gonna go up here and check, and not check. He's gonna go re-get his high jump boots.
Yeah, I was gonna check these. There are actually 2 portals now. One of them is not technically in logic, or actually no, there are 3 portals.
Yeah.
But some runners do sometimes go for the early entry, which is actually quite tricky without high jump. But again, yeah, not in logic, so we'll see if Azure decides to go for it.
Yeah, well, he also doesn't have power bombs, so
that's true too. Yeah,
can't get the
I forgot.
transition either. But he finds Croc here, so this is 2 major items and also a bunch of minor items that you can get without power bombs. So this could prove vital in terms of getting those first power bombs. And Junie playing it safe here in Gauntlet. I like this from him, considering he died.
Yeah, nice up by Azure, and I'm not sure if he's gonna collect this item. It might be possible with the speed booster, but he could just leave it for on his way out, since Croc is a dead end area.
Yeah, I would not be surprised to see him leave it for the way out. Yeah, it looks like that's what he's going to be doing. He's just going to be probably, presumably, maybe taking a save before checking that item just in case of a death. But then again, he is Azure, so who knows? And Junie, I believe that transition might have been vanilla, so he's gonna be checking alpha PBs for potential first power bombs. Hopefully. Oh, it takes a while, so we will have to wait just a bit longer. Still no power bombs, and still no power bombs. Wow.
Yep. Yeah, having late power bombs in area rando is interesting, just because it kind of throws, I mean, it's throwing me off kilter, just because the spots that you would think, all right, here are some places where you might find power bombs is going to be changed a lot by logic, just because of the area shuffle. Yeah, this is actually a dead end for Junie, so he can go up, while Azure has a couple of places over here by grapple. I mean, that speed booster is going to help since he can access Indiana Jones that way.
Yeah, he will be checking this grapple item reverse and finds Wave Beam. So good find. He'll definitely take that, but not the best thing. Definitely was probably hoping for something more.
Oh, actually, okay, Azure is, I forgot again, with no power bombs, getting that spark is really tight, I believe, so I guess he does not want to go for that right now. And it's not in logic too, so that could, Azure, oh, power bombs right here, okay.
Okay. So yeah, the hope is that this isn't going to be the only first power bombs, because I don't think it'll take too long for Junie to get him, but he will be getting them after Azure by a fair bit.
Yeah, I would be a little surprised if those were forced. I think there were at least a couple of transitions that were not checked just from the routing these runners were taking.
I mean, I don't know, like, the Varia randomizer is very well known for forcing runners into one specific first minor ammo pack. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, but yeah, who knows?
Yeah, speaking of saving, ooh, that's a good E-tank to find there. Won't be in any danger of dying, leaving the acid. But a thing that was changed, at least given to the runners for Air Rando is, I believe, I'm not sure what it's called, but basically they add more saves. So when you take multiple saves, you won't lose the previous one that you made.
Rollback save. Asher playing it a bit risky in this room here, but he does have a bit of health, and not checking the tube transition. So okay, so right now we're gonna be all eyes are gonna be on Asher as Judy's gonna be heading back through what Asher has done already. And oh, Judy taking a hit from that yapping mon, the spikes below it. That he does have a fair bit of health, more than Asher, but we will see. What am I thinking? We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, Asher's going to still be looking for a lot of important transitions, such as wreck ship. I mean, we haven't even seen, I believe, Green Brinstar. So lots of items still out there to be found.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. There are just so many things that haven't been found yet. Asher has 2 tanks, so if we find more of those, we could be expected to do hell runs through that one upper Norfair transition we found. I believe it was left of like the one that usually goes into Green Brinstar and Vanilla, and then like we could be expected to do Suitless with the high jump and maybe some more things. Oh, and Junie runs out of ammo, so he does have charge, so he's fine to take out Croc. But yeah. And we still do not have this mode transition checked, but Asher's not going to be the one to check it just yet. Presumably taking a ship save and maybe getting Gauntlet early.
Yeah, I would imagine he does that since it's a fast enough check. There's actually, since they didn't find they didn't find the power bombs. There is the meme route transition, so Asher could go for that first. I mean, I think they're about the same in terms of value.
Yeah, I mean,
but mode isn't too bad at all since he does have speed booster.
Yeah, mode is definitely the more appealing play just in terms of time commitment, but in theory they're both a 50-50 on whether they're the quote-unquote right play. So at the moment we are looking fairly low on what we can do. But okay, Asher making his way through Gauntlet backwards. Definitely what I was expecting from him once he found those high jump boots. Nice use of screw attack and breaking spin there to get his platform to do another jump off. That's honestly a really smart play from Asher. Just preventing the dip in the acid and then just making some time there.
Yeah, nice short charge by Junie to check Indiana Jones, but just missiles, so it looks like he will just be grabbing the same power bombs that Azure found.
Yeah, seems fairly likely at this point, and yeah, due to not having power bombs, he's gonna be doing what he just did to get to the grapple beam location and find wave beam, and Azure will be the first to go across the mode, and we'll see what's here. course, supers on the mode notwithstanding. And we have access to Upper Norfair now. And Azure almost deciding to go left before realizing that he doesn't have any way through that room to the left. Oh, Azure.
Yeah, this is really low health for this part.
Oh, Azure takes a death. When was his last save? Yeah, it was after Gauntlet, so he should be okay.
Yeah, that's actually, I kind of like what he did in terms of knowing where the save was. Although I guess he's still continuing. I guess he hadn't checked the other portal, maybe.
No, he can probably make it through if he plays his cards right. I think. I'm not too sure. Yeah, you can tell why I'm the power player on Team Golden Shower, not the gravity player.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'd say I'm a little okay, he's gonna spark up to take less damage, I guess. Because I know that this chronic boost area for sure it's not like currently in logic number of tanks he has. So, but okay, he's gonna try to use these drops to his advantage. That's pretty smart.
Yeah, he's got plenty of health to make it to the farm room. But okay, so he is in this farm room, and presumably will take the save at Bubble Mountain. Junie is still, yeah, Junie's gonna check this tube transition here, with the gravity jump without gravity that breaking the tube provides. The one-time offer.
Oh, and he
finds Green Brinstar. This is
huge.
This is a huge play for Junie. So.
Yeah, when Azure was here, he did not have the high jump boots, so going up through that transition was not technically in logic for him yet. But this is a lot of items that Junie is going to be fined, and obviously you'd be rather doing these checks over Bulb Mountain heated checks with only 2 E-tanks.
Okay, Azure finds Plasma there at. I don't think he had the health to keep that, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's a nice item, but considering how, again, few E-tanks he has, it's just not something that is gonna be realistic, unless he gets amazing drops, something more E-tanks. Well, that's a good E-tank to find. Again, some of these checks not, I guess you'd say, in logic still, but he will definitely be able to reach, at least see the wave beam item as well as the single chamber door transition.
Come on. Really? Okay, in fairness, he could be required to do suitless with this, but still, really? Dance game.
Yeah, and Azure definitely gonna take a save here too, since
making his way to Big Pink. Does have the 100% loadout minus the gravity suits. This probably isn't going to be as familiar territories for Junie as it would be for other runners who run vanilla categories more. Places that power arm just a bit too far right, but also remembers that this is major, minor, and not full, so he doesn't have to deal with Mission Impossible. At least the power bombs.
Ooh, Ice Beam. So that's a theoretically full beam for Aster once he's able to pick up his plasma.
Yeah, that Ice Beam is going to be very nice for Azure. And a reserve tank at charge, so we still do have that Suitless Meridian potential with High Jump Ice Spring. But okay, what are we gonna be? Just an E-Tank.
Oh. I mean, okay, yeah, Azure does, well, I guess there's something, could be something Business Center.
Yeah, we do have these two items.
We're missing not only suits, but again, no idea what the bosses and where they are, because this is actually boss Rando as well.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, Junie gonna be farming some power bombs here. I like this play from him, being aware of his ammo count, because if he left here on low power bombs, that could be bad for him. But yeah, at this point, it's really just going to be where these transitions lead for Junie and what does Ice Beam have for Azure, as well as, of course, what the transitions are on his end. Yeah, really just Azure taking a bit of damage. Don't know why he was doing that, but who knows.
Oh, he can farm up the, yeah, he can farm up the PBs in the Frog Speedway. Enough for CF.
Oh, this is actually so smart from Azure. He's going to do a 10 power bomb Crystal Flash. This is going to be so smart from Azure. Oh yeah, can't really Crystal Flash on 9 missiles. Kind of an issue. And Junie finds Meridia, so he is iceless, but he does have High Jump and Spring, so he will be able to do more than nothing.
Yeah, I actually do like the save. I'm not sure if he's gonna commit because Mama, like, in area Rando, this place only has one major item location, and it's gonna be really slow. But it looks like he might at least try to check a transition that we haven't seen.
Yeah, could definitely be doing that. Gonna be doing some form of a spring bell jump, potentially double. But I don't know. We shall see. Just one from here.
Looks like he's trying to actually access the top exit transition setup.
Yeah, that looks like that's what he's trying to do, but he doesn't have grapple, which makes it really bad.
I mean, it's definitely at least a double to get up there.
And Azure with that 10 power bomb Crystal Flash, that's just the really smart stuff you love to see. Then he has the rest of the frogs to farm him back up. So yeah, really smart stuff from Azure on low health, preparing for that Ice Beam Hell Run. But okay, Azure, after doing that 10 power bomb Crystal Flash, will be doing Ice Beam Hell Run. Let's see what it is. Grapple.
Ooh.
Okay, so that's That's big for Azure, because that's going to make his Suitless Meridian, especially Mount Everest, so much faster. And Junie finds the team's beam at
Oh, that's
Junie.
disappointing.
Oh my god. Junie, you're making all the wrong plays. You should have picked up Spacer. It would have saved you like 30 minutes. And everybody knows that means you win.
This is it. I mean, I'm still not really sure on where the seed's leading us. I mean, Azur's definitely got to be in a better spot because he can go up and check, I think, 2 more portals that we haven't seen.
Yeah, it could be giving us all those tanks and Bryn for Hellrun access for that grapple, which could be leading us to Suitless Meridian of some sort. But okay, so Azure finds the transition.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, this is another.
He's gone. He's gonna just do all of Bryn here.
Yeah, we actually know that Bryn just didn't really have a whole lot besides Spring Ball. So again, in terms of progression, it might actually be the top of Meridian portal.
Yeah, I think Junie's double Spring Ball jump attempts here. Did he get it?
Oh, very nice.
Oh my god, that's just. I hate Spring Ball, but that's a really hard trick from Junie. So GG to him. And he's teasing Sephi. He's taunting Sephi even with those Sephi fish shots of hate, love, who knows. But yeah, presumably he'll be checking this transition here. Okay, just decides
That's
to
brutal.
slaughter the Sephi fish.
I mean, it's got to be wreck ship. Nope, that's G4. Okay.
Well, yeah, that's
Good information at least.
Good information could be, will be required to go there, but not progression. Still does have the Main Street transition, I think. I don't think
Yeah.
it's yet.
Yeah. I'm not sure if either runner has checked the Crate's entrance as well.
I don't think they have.
Oh, here's Aqueduct.
It's Aqueduct, so
Oh, that's unfortunate because he doesn't have the ice beam.
yeah, he's got like the one major and left sand pit, and that's it. So unless that's gravity, this is pretty.
Well,
yeah.
Grav definitely pretty sure can't be Sandpit in its logic.
I think it can, but
I thought it was only Dash from what I remember.
I don't know. Let's ask chat.
It could be Varia though, that's for sure. I know that much.
Okay, chat saying gravity can't be in Sandpit. Oh well. And you need to be doing that break free. What is here? Just an E-Tank.
Ooh.
Oh, that hurts. So yeah, now it's just.
Yeah, might as well reset.
Yeah, he's
and
just
leave.
gonna be going somewhere else. What else do we have available? We have that transition to the right of Kraid. But
I can't recall anywhere else that we've missed.
Yeah.
Maybe that transition by Weight Beam?
yeah, there's
Not
that.
sure if that was checked.
Yeah, I don't. No, we know that.
Oh, and
that is. We don't. I don't think we know what the Crocomire Speedway transition is. We don't know what that is. We don't know what the Kraid's Lair transition is. But yeah, at this point, it's just Norfair seems to be the play.
that's true. Yeah, I did mention that way long ago when Astro decided to go Moat instead of
And
The Retro
Azur's-
Bryn route. That actually could be something.
Yeah, Retro Bryn. Yeah, you're right. That we still don't know where that is.
Actually, okay, Azur's gonna beeline it to back into Norfair. I was a little surprised he skipped X-ray, since I mean I believe the door was still yellow for him. So I don't think any had the gravity or not gravity, the grapple beam. Oh, he wants plasma first. Okay, that is sensible.
Yeah, understandable play from Azure. Plasma is just an indispensable weapon against every boss, really. But yeah, Junie really needs to get into Norfair and just get all the info there.
Yeah, I would be highly surprised if Azur didn't just leave here, because that X-ray check could easily be one of the two suits. But it looks like he will. I guess he wants to find a few more of the transitions first.
X-ray. It's currently. I don't know. I'm not going to say whether it's in logic or not because.
I mean, he does have grapple. I mean, getting to the item is pretty simple, or at least I mean in logic.
But okay, Azure.
That's not a
Yeah.
well, not a useful transition right now either. We are still looking for wreck ship, honestly, and Kraid's warehouse.
Yeah, those are the big things at this point.
Yeah, I mean, bot wound technically is in logic too. We have seen that aqueduct entrance.
Yeah, and it looks like Junie's going to be making his way to Norfair finally. Yeah, he has all the tanks, and yeah, hopefully he does it right. And not going the remembered highway with Novaria, probably the right decision. Even though we love seeing remembered highway.
Yeah, Asher definitely knowing with the gear he has, he could, or he's thinking the seed wants him to go here, so he will at least have the info on G4 as well, since that will obviously is acquired transition once you're done with the game.
Okay, the hope is that I can be back for more than 30 seconds now. Yeah, Azure making his way back up Meridia and gonna be checking Mama Turtle here.
Azure sees the Spazer and definitely think there's not enough use for that item.
Yeah.
If you got Plasma.
Yeah, if you have Plasma, Spazer is mostly useless. As much as we'd like to admit it's not. Cries and Team Golden Shower.
Yeah, this is not a Spazer friendly seed, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's also not Dash. But then again, you have Ice and Speed, so... No, you don't have... No, that's... Wreckship Reserve is a completely different thing. That's bombs. So yeah, Spazer's pretty useless even in Dash in this scenario.
And Azure definitely gonna save here. I don't know if he would go down the sand pit. I guess it's close enough if you feel comfortable enough with those wall jumps. But I mean, Azure knows, for example, that gravity won't be down there. So it looks like he's going to beeline it to Bot Wound's item first. It will be really interesting to see if Bot Wound ends up being a bust. Since, I mean, I'm certain that, again, you never really want to go through Meridia suitless. And the boss at Dragon could very well be... Well, I guess he'd be okay with any boss besides Ridley at Dragon. But leaving the area would not be very nice either. And we have seen that one transition at East Meridia already. I'm not sure if Azure has seen it, so that would not be useful for him.
Yeah, I don't remember if Azure's seen it at this point. But okay, he does get that Bot Wound kill. Genie finds the Ice Beam, and Azure finds anything. So okay, what's left?
I think it just has to be Blue Brinstar now.
Yeah, it's looking like it. That hopefully Junie gets there before Azure does. Oh yeah, and also X-Ray.
That's true. Yeah, I can't be, help but be a little bit at least curious on why Azure just ran past it if he wasn't gonna go back.
Maybe
for that item.
It's too slow. I'm just willing to risk that it's not the progression. Yeah, in the meantime, we are going to be getting to see this suitless Coliseum from Azure with pink sand and green water and blue most everything else.
Yeah, really nice movement for a suitless. Definitely putting that grapple to good use. Ooh, he's refilling. Is he gonna actually go for Ridley if it is Ridley?
Yeah, I think he will. Like he has 7 tanks in full beam combo, so Ridley isn't out of the question without.
Oh wait, there's Kraid. Alright, we finally have something. At least Kraid's area. Okay, that's a boss that Azure can do. Now, I'm not sure, personally, whether getting to this room was in logic suitless. If I could have some more chat assistance on that. But, I mean, if it was, this fan tune might be important once they find the Axis Wreck ship.
basically for free. At least a lot more free than your standard 2-round Dopplers are.
Yeah.
Missed a missile there, but that doesn't really matter. I think you get a missile to spare when you do this strat. And Junie finds Dragon, so he doesn't have grab. So he will have to double spring ball jump out of here, or get a spike suit in some way.
Yeah, this should be fine, considering that, I mean, we're not actually in Meridia.
Yeah, he only
all you need to do is just leave the room, so that's okay. I
It's
mean,
not-
unfortunately, this item won't be gravity, but it could be Varia suit at least.
Yeah, it could be important. And he does have all these beams to make it a lot easier.
Yeah, chat, at this point, I'm even a little lost. I'm gonna assume that Phantoon... Oh! Varia suit has been found. That's nice.
I mean, that's important.
Yeah, I think...
So yeah, now
I think chat might be right about the gravity, since for sure it looks like gravity was the intended first suit. That might actually be at X-ray.
Yeah, now all he has to do is double spring ball jump up, which looks like what he's gonna do. I don't know how to rate a double spring ball jump, and I'm also not going to. I hate that this is the seat where I'm on commentary and he does double spring ball jump. Multiple, in fact. Like, that's just... I swear to God, that's ironic. And he gets it. Junie is up and out of Dragon. So now it's just how fast can he find everything else at this point? Because he's very capable of doing Dragon, of doing later Meridia with what he has.
Yeah, that's very true. I know that we have found, I believe, the Gravitron. I don't think we've seen the back exit Lone Fair. But I mean, this various suit's again really nice, considering he doesn't really have to worry about movement anymore, and as long as he remembers where these transitions are, he's definitely in a better spot than Azure is right now. As they're thinking about it, yep, chat mentioned he is by that X-ray location. He's still gonna pass it.
That is just really unusual from Azure.
I think, well, at least I'm guessing he's gonna go to Retro Rin by the looks of this.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like at this point. We haven't seen Wrecked Ship, have we?
No, we're still looking for that.
Yeah, we do. So we need to find Wrecked Ship. We need to we need to get back to Lower Norfair, and then the two of them need to do the bosses that the other have done.
Yeah, considering we have seen G4, I believe at this point it's going to be just like a loop of our wreck ship just connecting, I think, directly to Lower Norfair, and then whatever that Gravitron exit was. I already forgot what room led to there.
Yeah, I can't say I remember. It could have been. I think it was Crade Right. I think it was.
Yeah, I believe so too, actually. Yep, yeah, that's where Junie's going. This definitely makes a lot of sense here.
Okay, so Junie's going to be heading into Lower Norfair and taking out whatever boss is here. Doing the big jump strat.
Yeah, in terms of items, Junie definitely feels quite comfortable, and I mean, even if it was Ridley, this fight would not be very difficult with so many super missiles and full beam.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you. He's got to be feeling confident having taken out Dragon, but okay, so Meme Route did lead to wrecked ships, so yeah, now I think
it's just West Ocean and Lower Norfair exit.
Yeah, I think that might be it.
And that's going to be, honestly, pretty good for Junie. Like, he's going to be able to take down just 2 bosses. Like, with the items he has, he is pretty much in go mode. He would like gravity, but I don't believe it's going to be something he prioritizes finding.
Definitely not. He'll 100% just go, and if he doesn't find grav. Yeah, Astra's still wanting that Varia suit, and presumably also gravity.
Yeah, this is gonna be kind of unfortunate, since he's definitely in his mind, he's like, okay, for sure Varia is the key thing he wants, but he's not gonna find it, and that's gonna be a lot of time lost if he does clear all of ship.
Yeah, he's gotta make his way back to Norfair, which then will get him to Crade if he wants that Varia suit. If he finds the gravity suit here, that'll be nice. That'll be
Nope.
That'll be good.
I don't think Grav can be here either, though, since Fantoon was at the back of Meridia.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, gravity cannot be here. So I think gravity might have to be at X-ray, but I could be wrong. I could very well be wrong.
I'm thinking about. I'm pretty sure that is actually the case, just because of where Varia was. I think both runners checked like every location that was accessible early.
Yeah, pretty much, except for, of course, X-ray.
Yeah, we see simultaneous bosses, so of course with Ridley being vanilla, and as we're finding Crade at wreck ship.
Yeah, nice Crade quick kill from Azure. Get him to the
Actually,
first boss
gravity
kill.
might be able to be here, can it?
I don't know. Well, no. No. Yeah, it could have been there, but it wasn't. I think.
Yeah, because having access to the ship. Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to theorize, but unfortunately, it's not going to pay off here. And also that crate E-tank location is
God, I'm sorry.
not exactly
My
close.
brain is just not working in terms of logic.
Oh, there's X-ray for Junie. Always like to see that picked up. He is, yeah, definitely intended for his Meridia fights, since we know there's Bot Wound and also Fantoon at Dragon's Vanilla location.
Yeah. It will be saving him time. But okay, Aster checking in top correction. Obviously Varia can't be here. And we're pretty sure Gravity can't either. So
Yeah, I would fully expect there to just be E-tanks up here.
yeah, Space Jump would probably be the best thing for Azure here, but it's still very, very worrying for Azure. Not gonna pick up those super missiles. Doesn't have any need of them.
Yeah, I mean, considering I'm seeing him making some minor location checks, he might be thinking of like a Hail Mary lower Norfair. Which is gonna be really rough considering that Ridley is vanilla.
Yeah, vanilla Ridley will be pretty rough. Like you said, for a suitless LN dive. And also the fact that there's no E-tank behind Ridley. Okay, we will see what is here at the Three Musketeers. Great.
Yep, definitely. There it is, West Ocean. And that's gonna be another easy boss down for Junie. And it is just another E-tank, so not even gonna give Aster an item, which is not what you want to see if you're on Team Shaktool's digging game.
So needs to get in, get out. And Azure, after finding that LN, he's got 10 tanks, but he doesn't have a Crystal Flash at this point, so this is gonna be really scary for him. He's just hoping and praying for, or maybe he's not.
Yeah, I mean, it just seems way too just unrealistic if you don't even have any Crystal Flash. At least if you had 15, you could use maybe like the Fire Fleas room, the Farmer Power Bombs.
Yeah. And Junie skipping that E-tank slightly surprising, as that would enable his stand-up, because that would be his seventh tank. And Azure back in lower Norfair, so maybe he will be trying that CF-less LN dive. So we will see.
I'm pretty sure this is the most insane thing I've seen this season. I do not wish for any other racer to have to go into a situation like this with no Crystal Flash even available.
I mean, he doesn't have to. All he has to do is go find his Varia suit behind Dragon in Norfair, but yes, doesn't look like he's going to be continuing with that dive, given no power bombs.
Now, I don't exactly remember where this Forgotten Highway went, or is he going back? No, that's where Asher went. But I mean, all Junie has to do right now is just find any Meridia portal, and he's good since both Meridia portals, or both sides of Meridia, actually connect to each other.
He's been in Meridia. He knows where Meridia is.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Yeah, Junie now is shot out a beam route, so this is just gonna be get to that Meridia and then get to West Meridia. And yeah, if you're on Team Shaktool's digging game or rooting for them, then you're just hoping Astra gets to that Varia suit or gets to X-Ray or something sometime soon.
Yeah, definitely the plan. I believe the fastest way to do this is either find East. I think East Meridia is pretty close. I mean, going suitless is not very nice, but finding like East Meridia, clearing Fantoon, and then going back to West Meridia, access through Main Street, and then you can just grapple your way up to a G4.
Yeah, he does have that grapple, so won't have to do another double springwell jump.
And looks like Junie is probably reminding himself where some of these location goes. Don't. He's okay. He's gonna continue through this portal. Whatever's closest Meridia, I think Red Tower at least definitely had at least some form of access. He also power bombed the X-ray door open. That's a little interesting to see, even though he's not at least collecting it right now.
And it looks like Junie might not remember where Meridia is. Monk ass.
I mean, here is one entrance to Meridia that Team Good Boys knows very well. Oh, he's not going to commit to that way.
Yeah, I can't say I remember. I don't even remember where the aqueduct entrance to Meridia was. So, yeah, was it in Main Street? I don't remember.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. That's where West and East Meridia connected with each other.
Okay, and Junie is gonna go through Brinstar? Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, there is access here at least.
Yeah, there is, but not doing that thing there. Oh, and gravity.
Oh, it was here all along. Okay.
Kraid's lair all along. So
Wow.
this is huge for Azure. This could bring him back.
Wow, that's really crazy. I mean, we did mention it when we found Kraid at Phantom, but that is an extremely hard logical path to find,
Yeah. That's,
considering this was the first intended suit.
yeah, you're supposed to do that, and then you're supposed to do Dre, but... No, Junie, this is Lava Dive. I think Junie's lost, honestly.
Yeah, and considering the order, I mean, as just getting Varia suit back to back, this is definitely a lot closer than it was
Yeah, Junie's just
before.
bleeding time at this point. He needs to get into East Meridia. Yeah, Azur's got that Varia suit now, so he's just gonna have to do an LN run. While Junie is finally in West Meridia, so he will be able to get to East Meridia and do that, but Suitless Meridia is slow. I'll just say that. It's pretty slow.
Yeah, I'd say the good news for Junie is that he's much, well, I mean, the boss fight is faster, and he's much closer to G4. But yeah, definitely move it alone. Once you're in go mode, not have to really check or pay attention to anything else, Azure is gonna, I mean, he's absolutely just sprinting, considering he probably feels pretty far behind, considering all the detours he took.
Agreed. But okay, Azure does know where LN is. And it's not really going to be that much of a trip. He's just going to have to... LN's right here. Yeah, nice microwave from Junie there on Botswoon. Did not stand a chance, Botswoon.
I mean, believe me, I couldn't even call it still. It's not going to be clear until the runners approach the G4 door.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. And even then, Azure does have the gravity suit, which will save him a bit of time. And if Junie takes a bit too much damage, then it's a lot easier for Junie to lose stand-up than it is for Azure. Okay, Azure does have like a lot of movement items. Very nice, very clean amphitheater from him. Really nice. And then Junie got grappled. Oh, Junie, please don't scare me like that. Just turning around just barely finished that turnaround animation before he hit the sand.
Junie, please.
Junie, please, just... Please, Junie. Okay, he got up. Okay, he knows it's Fantoon, so he doesn't need the save. Just by process of elimination. But okay, Junie is in his respective boss first. But still we don't. Still, it's really hard to tell who's ahead.
Yeah, assuming he remembers where G4 goes. I mean, having to.
Oh, don't say that. Please.
Having to grab all the way up is gonna be more time-consuming as well.
Yeah, just for today, I'm hoping Junie remembers his double spring ball jump in Mount Everest and that G4 is there. Please, just let Junie remember that G4 is where it is. Yeah, this is just gonna be who can get to G4 first. Like we said so many times, very nice Ridley fight from Azure. That was really nice on all fronts.
Yeah, and I definitely. Let me think. He would leave the front way, I think, since the exit is one of the wreck ship portals, which you definitely don't want to be at.
Yeah, thankfully he does know that it's there, so yeah, just he's gonna have to potentially do a reverse acid dive, or he could find some other route to G4.
Yeah, having gravity at least is really nice, since movement won't be an issue anymore. If he takes the reverse amphitheater.
Yeah, just reverse amphitheater, as we know, it's a really scary thing, but I doubt Azure would hesitate to do it if he felt like it was the right play. But Azure not doing reverse amphitheater, he's gonna go, or maybe he is gonna do it. Azure making me eat my words.
Yeah, I mean, here's where you can see how slow suitless Meridian is. I mean, we know Azure is a lot further away than Junie from G4, but Junie still has a long way to go through Meridia.
Yeah. And he does have to do the fun wall jumps.
Yeah, I mean, that's been really impressive by him. I think both runners, too. These back and forth wall jumps suitless is extremely irritating to do.
Agreed. And Plasma is showcasing why it sucks for suitless Meridia, but yeah, he's gonna be using Spring Ball for that backup. Oh, just froze that fish just a little bit too early, so he will have to do another Spring Ball jump. Yeah, every second that ticks off here is another second Azure gets to get to G4.
This is gonna be really close. Already, Azure is pretty close to Meridia, even though Junie has only, I think, a few rooms left.
Yeah, it's just, yeah, He's right there. This is going to be so
Oh
close.
my god, this is crazy.
No,
I
think Azure has this.
Yeah.
They're in the
I'm
same
pretty
room.
glad I was able to just watch this. Oh my god, he passed him right into the G4 entrance. What a race it's been.
Oh my god, the grapple jump. They're so synced. This is gonna be crazy. Yeah, this is just the suspense, as Hockey puts it, the suspense. Azure 3 seconds ahead on Fade and a Turian.
Yeah, that free refill is nice as well. I mean, a full beam. It's just gonna come down to complete movement in these Metroid rooms.
Yeah, and
Oh,
Junie
gravity jumping
doesn't
here
have,
too.
yeah, Junie doesn't have gravity, which will play a big part. And yeah, this could 100% come down to baby skip here. Yeah, Azure is saving a bunch of time on Metroid rooms on just execution and also having gravity. And Junie taking a bunch of hits there, he's gonna lose the health he needs for stand-up if he gets baby skip. That's very important. That could decide the race right there. And here we are, Azure's baby skip.
Good setup so far. Oh,
Oh my god.
Fourth jump.
This could decide it. Please.
This Junie at the setup. Nice shots. One needs one more shot. And it looks like he got it. I think he got it. And Junie pulls ahead again for the moment.
Just for... Azure does have stand-up time save on his side.
Okay, it looks like 113 flat, right as...
113.05, Mother Brain 3. What Mother Brain 1 head hits the ground for Junie.
Yeah, I think around the 17-second difference right now. At least entering.
Yeah, got it right on the head, 17 seconds. So this is going to be extremely, extremely close. Yeah, turning off screw attack might matter for... Okay, Junie didn't damage down too far for that. And yeah, well, this is where Asher's gonna pull right on Junie's tail. He does have that stand-up time save on his side.
As these runners, of course, enter their Mother Brain 3 phase. Make sure to follow both of them. I cannot stress how excellent and skilled these runners are. And this race has delivered and then some.
Agreed.
We will see the time difference once their Mother Brain fights are done.
So Baby Metric got hit at 1:15:08 for Junie. But yeah, Junie still has to... Oh my god! Oh my god! Is that it? Is that it? Is that just the game?
No.
Is that just it? Is that just the game? Right there? Oh my god. That's so heartbreaking. That's just... I can't help be slightly happy because I'm on Junie's team. But that's just so heartbreaking for Azure. Oh my god. That's so unfortunate. He can't do anything. Like, he's trying, but I don't think this is recoverable.
No, not when...
even if he did, he's lost too much time.
Yeah.
He can't make it back.
Not when the baby is in that spot. This is absolutely...
This is just tragic. This is just so tragic for Azure. That feels just so bad. Oh my god. And his
I know,
last
right,
hit was
chat?
just so long ago. And oh my god, I was looking away. He missed his Beaky Spark. Oh my god.
And Junie will
Not
be
all
our winner
stops,
today.
But yeah, it's
Finishes
not enough.
with a time.
Junie has
Yeah.
finished in first place with an official SRL time of 1 hour 17 minutes and 20 seconds. GG to Junie.
Junie.
That's just huge. I gotta agree. That was just an amazing race to commentate. What do you think, Plumps?
I mean, besides the tragedy of Azure, I was feeling well, there you go. It's really pretty bad. M2, you're having... M2 has been having some Discord issues, but I mean, it might be worth it considering your team won. So definitely happy to see
now
that.
There's even more pressure on me to win versus Polar Bear Bunny. Yeah, Azure is in Dragon. We don't have a forfeit from him yet, so yeah, kudos to him for keeping on going.
Yeah, it looks like he wants to try this fight, I guess, suitless, since we knew where gravity was. He just ran by this time.
Yeah, it's just... Well, yeah, I mean, to be fair, he couldn't just run by it. He the boss flag wasn't set, so...
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true. I forgot how long his save was.
Yeah, as those credits roll for Junie and Azure gets as far yet, we do have a message from Junie and SRL. He does need a minute before joining us for interview, which is completely understandable. This is, I know before the race, Junie was saying something along the lines of, "I'm gonna get crushed." Many things, in fact.
I mean, this is definitely kind of the epitome of area rando. I mean, and boss rando played a part in this too, actually.
Yeah, definitely. Like
Yeah.
that gravity being where it was a huge factor. And yeah, just the boss rando really helped.
Looks like we had there's a bomb at Shaktool, space jump at Golden Chorizo.
And we are
And
joined in the
hi,
interview
Junie.
by Junie. Yeah. Hi
Oh.
there. GG.
Hi. Thank you. Wow.
Junie, we saw the entire race between the two of you, and we still understand completely how the seed was. What are your thoughts? I mean, there's a lot that we could tell you too, but tell us your
Yeah.
thoughts first.
Well, okay, so I died early on in Gauntlet, and I was trying to do non-Azure things because Azure is, Azure.
I mean, you certainly did. You found Brinstar before he did, but
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I was trying to do, like, basically every time I was confronted with a decision of, okay, I could do this or I could do this, I went with the less logical play, just hoping to get lucky. And nothing seemed to be panning out. And so, like, by the time we were, I don't know, 40 minutes in, 50 minutes in, I had just, I thought I was done. I thought it was over. And then I got lost looking for East Meridia. I had no idea where East Meridia was. And so when I'm sitting at Mother Brain and I still don't see a dot done, I'm like, okay, so if he dot done's like a minute before me, I'm gonna be so sad because if I hadn't gotten lost, I probably would have won. And so that's what was going through my head there. And then I was choking on the climb, and
yeah.
so what? I'm looking at.
I have
yeah,
to
go
say
ahead.
first, without explaining it, at least one big thing of why Azure is, you guys were seconds from each other, and this was during stand-up. Azure got soft block in stand-up.
Oh
and I
no!
think he would have. So he was about 14, 15 seconds behind you at the beginning of Mother Brain 2. But you couldn't do stand-up. You didn't have enough health. So I think it would have been, I think, just pretty much exactly even going to escape.
If you got me,
He got stand-up.
Yeah, if you had gotten me, he's marking he hadn't stopped knockout. The tightest race of probably ever.
Oh wow! How did he soft lock? What happened?
The baby refill. You can finish refilling him at the top of the screen.
Oh heck!
And that was it.
Oh, that's so sad.
And that was just a heartbreak. That was really heartbreaking. Like he missed baby skip and you got it, which put you back in the race.
Okay, yeah, I think I probably would have lost it if he hadn't soft locked, because I mean I still would have choked on the escape because I was just so nervous.
That's a completely understandable thing to do.
Yeah, and Azure doesn't choke, so I'm sure he would have beaten me through the escape.
Fair.
Oh, that's so sad.
I mean, the other interesting thing was you were mentioning how you felt behind. You were pretty much leading the majority of the race just because you found Varia so much earlier. I think Azure was suitless until an hour.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I mean, did you see where Gravity was? Because Gravity
No, I didn't.
was at Crate E. The
Oh,
logic,
gross.
the route the seed wanted to pull off was just really just strange and convoluted.
Yeah.
Because
it was was forgotten to fly away and trying to ship to kill Raid and get Gravity to then kill Draco and get Aria.
What a disgusting seed.
Yeah, so Asher was able to get his suits back to back, and that was actually that's what allowed him to make this race so close.
Yeah, like, I think
You guys entered during at like, the same time.
yeah,
Wow.
You were like 3 seconds ahead, and then no, he was 3 seconds ahead, and then he just pulled away in Metroid rims, and then you pulled back with maybe skipping.
Wow.
Oh yeah, and also as Toasty points out in chat,
Yeah.
we need to have a chat about Spazer.
I know.
So
I was so sad.
So what's this about skipping Spazer?
Ah, man.
I mean, like, I put you on the golden shower for a reason.
I know. I'm sorry. You can kick me off if you want.
Yeah, I mean, like, I would, but you just beat Azure, so I really can't just justify doing that. I
felt
grant exceptions.
I felt so bad. I saw that Spazer up there, and I was like, "Oh man, I really want that," and I couldn't justify it.
Yeah,
I know it goes against everything. It goes against all my morals.
Yeah,
I'm very sorry.
To be fair, I probably wouldn't have gotten it if I were in your situation.
Yeah, it was such a moral dilemma. Woody's saying ask about X-ray, like why I didn't check it.
Yeah, why no X-ray?
Well, the first time I passed through, I just didn't feel comfortable doing it. And then later when I went through and I had grapple, I don't know. I felt so far behind, and I was like, I gotta just go. If gravity is in there, so be it. But if it's not in there, then nothing in there is worth getting.
I mean, that's a fair assumption. Like, on the off chance it was grabbed, then you would save a bit of time just on doing the Meridian part, but still.
Yeah, I mean, if it had been grav, what I did was much slower, but there were enough majors out there still that cat. Oh my god, my cat is messing up my sound. Cat, let go.
Cat.
I think it's just the logic. Like, I mean, if you were, given all the time in the world to figure out, okay, where could grab be or where could any item be, I think because we were talking about the fact that so many bosses were grav locked, or like, right, Varia was gravity locked. So logically, you had to be able to pick up gravity first. So that's how we kind of narrowed down the locations. But I mean, it was just such a weird seed.
It was
obviously very difficult to figure out.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, and I don't really. I think most people know this about me. I don't really think about logic anyway. Like, even if I'm playing a seed casually and trying to think through it, I don't know. I don't think about logic. I should, but I don't.
Yeah, if you want to extend your tenure on Team Golden Shower, you better.
Listen, you knew what I was about when you invited me to the team.
In fairness, yes, I did. I will not assume unawareness or whatever, but yeah.
Boy, yeah, I don't. Let's see. There's nothing else I really have to say about the seed. Were there any other questions about it or things that y'all wanted to talk about?
Well, I mean, this does mean Golden Shower is up 1-0 in our series versus Shaktool's digging game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now the pressure's on me and Toasty.
That's right. You guys better pull through.
Yeah. I mean, keep in mind they did. What was it? Shaktool did reverse sweep their last match. So.
Yeah, I mean they did, but.
Yeah.
But still upsets do happen.
Yeah. I mean, I think this is the first loss Azra's taken all season, I believe.
I'm pretty sure that's right. Because he won both games he played versus Gravity Skip, and he was undefeated regular season because Aussie had Shaktool's digging game's only loss of the season.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Congrats, Judy, on being the first person to defeat Azure this round.
Oh man,
Well,
it's an honor. It's an honor to play against Azure, honestly, and it's overwhelming. It really is.
Yeah, it really is.
I was already conceding the loss before we even started, so to win. I mean, honestly, if the stand-up thing hadn't happened, I think this would have been his. So it's sad the way that it did happen, but I mean, it is what it is at the end, I guess.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's just that's Rando. That's Rando. Rando's a fight to the end. So yeah, just GG's, and yeah, hopefully
thank you
the
much.
rest of Golden Shower can do as well as you did.
Thanks. And thanks both of you for commentating and everybody in the background, as always. Love this community, and I will sign out.
Alrighty then. See you.
Yeah.
See you
Thanks
soon.
for chatting.
But yeah, gotta do the promotion. Give these runners a follow. They are awesome streamers, runners, everything else. Gotta give them a follow. Their Twitter links are in the chat, and definitely follow my co-commentator Plumpst, who I'm pleased to have the honor of co-commentating this excellent match with. Then follow the tracker CheatyFace4. Tracker's doing the hard behind the scenes work and keeping us all on track. And yeah, you can follow me if you want to. Oh well.
Yeah, I thank you, Cheaty. I feel like you always get the craziest and, I guess, hardest matches to have to track.
I mean, this was a really good match, so yeah. Yeah, Azure is finishing up his run and is seeming to maybe not remember where G4 is. Pretty sure this can take him to West Meridia, so...
Yeah, I believe this is just where the route they took last time. Yeah, it would just take the, I believe the path to maybe East Meridian? I don't exactly remember. There's another access to West Meridian here.
There's things and places in this game, and in this version of the game we're playing, they're randomized. Very nice blockbuster there from Azure. That's obviously not going to get the full benefit of the blockbuster as you would in something like 100%, but still a really nice trick.
And yeah, nice route by Aster, finding that direct access to Everest and being able to grapple his way up here immediately.
Yeah, using that redfish as a platform to get up to the G4 entrance, very nice. And now it's just Azure versus Turian Part 2. The saga continues. And also nice red G4. Palette Shuffle is just something that it just works wonders on the game. can see things that you never thought you'd see before.
Yeah, although once in a while, I mean, especially if I, switch palettes randomly, there might be like an enemy or an attack that's a lot harder to see in a different color.
Yeah, and plus if you use like colors for visual cues for like boss health, like Fantoon or Dragon maybe, or Ridley, then it can be sometimes harder to see those color changes happening.
Really nice Metroid rims too, considering he doesn't even have gravity this time.
Yeah, agreed. This is just Azure just showing he knows his stuff. He's got this really nice. Azure on baby skip. Very nice. That's a really nice baby skip from Azure. And he did attempt to use Spring Ball there, but Spring Ball let him down, just like it always does. Fungineer.
That's true, but at least Junie used that item to a great advantage.
True, it did get him the Varia suit a lot earlier. Yeah, interesting choice from Azure here. He's going to turn off his Varia suit. Probably going to be looking to do stand up with less worrying about it. He just can take the 6 tanks and not have to worry about damaging down. Yeah, Azure on Mother Brain 2 now. And very nice. Maybe not even going to go for stand-up. Completely understandable choice, seeing as what happened earlier. Yeah, no stand up for Azure.
Dang baby. Finally. Allowing the plot to be advanced.
Game continues, same as always. As we watch Azure take on Mother Brain 3, the way the game intends you to. Still not much of a contest, seeing as Azure's got this fight down to a science. Meatball getting a little bit in his way, but the blue brain this time around is taken down. Ash will be going on to the escape. He'd be having a time of a little, probably a low one, probably a really high 140 or a low 141. Probably a high 140 at the rate. Yeah, really clean escape from Azure here so far. And it does get the Behemoth Spark. Yeah, will Azure get a 140 or a 141? It's really close at this point.
Could have it, as long as he nails the jump.
Agreed.
Yep. Does not get trolled by the steam.
And he does get a 140 according to his timer. Yeah, according to SRL, he did get a 1 hour, 41 minute, and 0 second time. So yeah, GG's to Azure. Props to him for sticking it out. Taking that death on stand-up, that could have been just...
Yeah, I mean,
it
most
felt
people
really bad.
forfeit, honestly, in the playoffs since
Yeah.
it's unnecessary. But
Yeah.
and Azure joined us right now. GG.
GG.
Yeah, GG. That death on stand-up just felt so bad. You guys were like frame for frame sync at that point. That was really, really, really close up until then.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was just extremely close.
Oh, well,
I think if you nailed stand up, it would have been within like 3 to 5 second difference in escape, like start escape.
that's fine. I didn't deserve to win that one anyways, and I might have felt worse if I lost by 3 seconds after missing baby skip after all that. So, probably a good thing that happened.
Fair. Yeah, I can understand that feeling. But yeah, Junie did do crate area a lot earlier than you, though he didn't have grapple at that time, so he had to do a double spring ball jump out. So yeah, that was the main difference between you and him. But then he got lost finding East Meridia near the end because he still had to kill Fantuna Dre, and then it was just the slow trek back to G4 where you guys synced back up in Sephi Fish room, and then it was just really fast. Your Metroid rooms were obviously better because you had gravity at that point. But then you missed baby skip, and then he got it, and then that was that. So yeah, what were your thoughts on this race?
Played it really badly. I completely forgot the croc door for that. The whole hell run sequence was a mess, and I guess I just ended up forgetting it. And so I was convinced that creative is like the one dead end that I hadn't found yet. And when I was thinking what entrances had to be where, I was thinking it has to be at the end of either at the other end of Lower Norfair, or it has to be at the other end of Wreck Ship. So then I do Wreck Ship, and then I find back of Lower Norfair at the end of it, and I'm really confused. And then I look at my list of entrances, and I'm trying to figure out what I missed. And I realized, I missed Croc. And it was still weird because at one point during the race, when I found Grapple, it unlocked X-Ray. And X-Ray should have been a major that I thought of, and I forgot about it at the time. And then I realized I had done all of Meridia. I had done the Meridia boss without checking X-Ray. So I'm just like, okay, well, gravity might be there, and so now my hope is that gravity was like either X-Ray was gravity or it was useless, and the door I needed to go was meme route, which I hadn't checked yet. So basically, on the table was either gravity as an X-ray, and I might not need it, or X-ray as nothing. So I just decided to skip it. But then I knew that if gravity was an X-ray and it unlocked Varia in Meridia, I probably wasn't going to get Varia either, and I was really struggling on coming up with where I was going to find a power bomb.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's actually pretty smart. I didn't think about that because we were figuring it out between both you guys because you both ended up just skipping X-ray. Judy didn't check it either, for like a different reason. But it was just kind of strange in the end that the seed was, I want to say it was just really difficult to follow, and how you actually ended up stumbling across the intended route just because gravity was locked behind the boss, and what is it? The suits were just back to back in that case.
I felt really bad when I realized that both the seats were just there the whole time. So
Yeah.
I
Understandable.
I basically figured at that point that I had just lost because I'd wasted so much time in Meridia, and I'd wasted so much time going, like, finding Bacavella and then having to go all the way back through wreck shit. And the suits are just there the entire time.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, just the routing was just really, really convoluted. So yeah, this seed was definitely a tough one.
Anyways, I really think it came down to, like, one mistake for me, though.
Definitely.
That can always happen.
So yeah, anything you want to say to your teammates with their matches later? Polar Bear Bunny versus, of course, me, and then Aussie versus Toasty.
I don't know. Good luck. Do better than I did, I guess. Shouldn't be that hard.
Understandable sentiment.
It's okay. You guys reverse swept. I was mentioning you guys reverse swept the first round anyway.
Yeah, but that was like, I don't know. I had confidence in the reverse sweep because I was playing 2 of the games, and I felt like I was better at that team at the draft modes enough to feel confident that I could take 2 games. This time, I did one of the draft modes and I lost badly, like really badly. So we kind of don't have like it's not going to play out the same way. We don't have any of the advantages that we had last round.
Yeah, that's fair. But I mean, just in the end, still, I mean, there's a lot of, variance, even in like the the power and various suit matchups. I mean, this will for sure still be a really good match between the two of you guys' teams.
Yeah, hopefully that goes well. But yeah, so yeah, for other matches, pretty sure we have one. Yeah, we have one in 9 minutes on this channel, so we better get out of here. Yeah,
That's true.
Shaktool Cat versus Solsky. So that's gonna be that's the power matchup of that matchup, and yeah, that's gonna be a really nice match. And then Thursday, tomorrow, 4:30 p.m. Eastern, those same teams, except it's the Gravity matchup, same channel, in fact. And then Friday, Team versus Vile Plumes, Woody versus Canadian Owl. That's gonna be the power matchup. Then Saturday, it's gonna be these teams again. Myself versus Polar Bear Bunny, power suit matchup. And then that same day, again, Vile Plumes versus Team, Zeb versus Android Dreams, Gravity matchup that time. That's gonna be a really good one. But yeah, any final words, Azure, before we close this out?
Now, GG's. It sounded like it was a much better race to watch than I was thinking it was in my head while I was racing. I'm I don't know. I'm pretty upset about how this one went down.
No, I mean, I don't blame. I mean, I think Junie, when we were interviewing him, was saying the same thing. He felt really bad about a lot of things, but I mean, that just happens. this was like maybe not the slowest seed, but in my opinion, this is easily one of the hardest seeds to work through. I mean, this just happens in Rando.
It's
So,
like,
yeah.
I don't know. I felt like it. I felt like in retrospect, it wouldn't have been that hard if I did a couple of things, like if I didn't make a couple of mistakes I made. So like but I don't know how much truth there is to that. But like a lot of the league races have been kind of between the two runners, chat can see. I think in a lot of cases the seed isn't necessarily that hard, but with the info the runners have and the ways that they're playing it, it's just a mess not knowing what the other knows.
Yeah, knowledge.
So I don't know.
Knowledge is a big thing that chat has over the runners. But yeah, I'm gonna have to cut you off there. We are pretty short on time, so yeah. Plumps, any final words?
Nope. Just if you guys have time, I will be definitely watching the next match too. And thanks again for everyone SG. Thank you, M2, for commenting with me and our tracker Cheaty. And I mean, definitely follow these two runners. Even if they might not say it, two of the greats. We'll be seeing more of them later as well. But yeah, GG's everyone, and I will see you in our next race upcoming.